So the game is kind of like indicating that to us. Alright, you guys said we want mage, and I'm sitting here like I want to play one of the bad classes, but alright. Alright, let's take this polymorph. It's always nice to have one. If we all follow red, maybe he'll turn the music down a little bit. You need it turned down a little bit? Everybody was saying, turn it up real loud. We want Katy Perry. Let's take a Pandaren. That card's good. My mom is finally going to retire after being a nurse for 50 years. Hey, congrats to her, man. My mom retired like 5 years ago? 10 years ago? God, I don't know how long ago it was. Maybe like 7 or 8 years ago. My dad retired a couple years ago. Happy for them. Arcane Defenders or an Ethereal Conjurer. Let's take the Defenders. Card is good. Take the Worm. Reveler or Herring? Take a Shooting Star too. I think I'll take one of the minions. I don't know. One's cheaper. Alright, let's take a Suspicious Alchemist and then get mad when they get the right pick every time. Whirlweaver. That one's pretty good. She said she never minded going to work at all. She's great. Oh man, that's great. Well, hopefully now she can find some new hobbies and relax a bit and shower you with baked goods. 50 years is dedication. I'm coming up on 50 years streaming. Well, actually next month we're going to celebrate 5 years of Redbeard streaming. Kind of crazy to think about. 5 years next month. Arcane Overflow is better than Prismatic Elemental. But come on, let's have a little bit of fun. God dang it. Double Arcane Defenders? This is fair. Only 5? Yeah, only 5. But also 5. 2018 to 2023. Volpira? Dude, we get to discover every turn. Run a bunker here. Add a 1 and 2 zeros in front of that, and then we'll talk. What the hell did you just say to me? Hey, got another Arcane Overflow. Probably because I passed one, they gave me another one. They're like, are you sure? You want a bad deck? Let's give you a good one. Let's take that card. Happy to grab a Prester's Pyromancer, need 2s. I guess I take another Polymorph. I don't really want a Guild Trader. It's not bad, but I don't really want it. Runed Orb, that's fun. Runed Orb, that's fun. Let's take a Maze Guide, great too. Probably just taking a Tower Sergeant. What BGH targets are there? There really aren't that many, right? All the mages are just killing you with Frozen Touch and Arcane Defenders. Hunters are killing you with Bloodseekers and Mountain Bears. Yeah, probably just shit, huh? Alright, we'll run a Tower Sergeant. I don't like that card, but it's okay. I'm gonna take another Maze Guide here. Strong too. I just need 2 Frozen Touches. And a Deathborn. I went to Cherokee Harris and it smelled like a damn nursing home. Is that a casino? Snapdragon doesn't look very good. Do I ever want Hot Streak? I don't have Drakefire. What was that card called? Drakefire? Is that all it's called? Could discover one, but I guess I'll just take a Snapdragon. It'll probably buff something, right? So I think Bloodguard is fine. How many 2s do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I guess I can take it. I would like one more real 2, but might not get one. I think I'll take this guy too. Famished Fool can be nice. Dungeoneer with very few frost spells, right? We have 2. Yeah, I guess I'll just take this card. Alright, I'm happy to grab another 2. I don't want the Pyro. Just want one more 2. And finally, could grab another 2, but I think I'll take the General. Passing the Pyro and not getting offered any Drakefires, I think 1 Stoneborn is totally reasonable. Why am I missing Golden Deathborn? We're on Asia right now. We're on the Asian server. Let's see. Is Taz here? Oh, Smelly did the last bet. Oh. Shout out to that guy for helping out. Nice deck. Yeah, it's a good mage deck, but I don't think, honestly, it's going to sound silly as always, I don't think these are the great mage decks. I think the great mage decks have Frozen Touch, Cold Case, the Location. They have Drafted Runes and Drake Fires and stuff. We can find a lot of that stuff, which is why I think we're a good mage deck. We don't have access to a lot of it. Gods, the giveaway bait has made its return. No, this is a real giveaway. We're gonna, oh, sorry, forgot, I actually haven't mentioned it today. I got some codes from Blizzard for the new expansion, and we're gonna give them away on Friday. Friday, we're gonna give away 3 of them. So just be here Friday, but if you hang out from now until Friday, I'm gonna adjust the odds for you, like 0.001%, if you just leave the Redbeard stream on for like 3 days. But Friday, we'll be giving away actual packs. People love packs, don't they? Packs to play their precious game. My parents go to the casino all the time. My mom plays the nickel slots, and my dad reads a book nearby. That's true love. I was thinking about you earlier, Davey. Let me think. I can't remember exactly why. Detroit. Jaden Ivey. Put up a crazy, like a really nice stat line. I was like, oh, I wonder if, I wonder if Davey, caught that game. 32, 8, and 8, yeah. Pretty nice. And I was listening to Rosillo, and he was talking about the game. And he's kind of still in on Wiseman. I mean, Wiseman's still so young, but he's kind of talking about how he's put up some pretty good numbers. He's also saying, sometimes guys that aren't that good will put up good numbers at the end of the year when other teams are kind of like, resting players or like, they're not playing for as much or whatever. But I don't think Wiseman's in that category. It was a bad fit. They never really had a spot for him in Golden State, and I don't know, they didn't seem interested in allowing him to like learn to play the game. So Jalen Duran has some impressive things too. I'm not too familiar with him. Wiseman is absolute shit, 0 awareness. Well, he's like 20 and he's like 7 feet tall and he can grab the top of the backboard probably. But admittedly, I have not watched him play a lot. So I won't argue otherwise. Just, maybe they could teach him. I'm actually gonna hit this one. Just because these become kind of potent with spell power early. I will not be led astray by your lies anymore, Red. Your words are the devil's own. Me? What did I do? No, we're giving away 3 of them. They gave me 1, and they said you have to. No, they didn't say you have to, but they're like, you really ought to open it on your stream. And then you can give away some more. I was like, okay, sure. Why not? Story kind of checks out. He had 18 and 10 alongside Ivy in that game. Duran shot 72% from the 4. Wow. I think I could probably shoot 72% though. Got kind of a sick jumper myself. 7 mana. I guess I don't want him to heal. He hit 11 out of 12 free throws, which is very nice. Gonna be just a huge negative because his defense will always be brutal. You think so? I don't know his background, but yeah, those guys that kind of like are big and then start playing when they're 15 or 16 or 17 are like, yeah, they usually not a good bet that they'll get stuff figured out. Yeah, I guess.
The exit is this way.
Are you 7 feet tall, Danzig? I can shoot 60% if you park me dead center in the key. It's pretty good. That's a pretty good ratio. No Doomsayer? Yeah, Doomsayer actually would have been lethal for us. He sort of died. I mean, you'd have to kill the Doomsayer or whatever. All the burn goes to his face. I'm gonna just throw him in. He might just be dead. Right. Oh, he's always dead. I've got a sick granny shot in the key. It's like, let's start with this ball down by my knees. I mean, my balls start down by my knees these days, but let's start with this ball down by my knees. Bring it up. I would block it. I'll block it if you try to do the granny there. Here's the number from your lips, and 3 once more. 6 doth this make, and 3 times must you write it. The number becomes clear, your lies are made evident, your empty temptations laid bare, no pacts are forthcoming, and our souls are in danger. I thought that was a deformed poet message for a moment there. That was going to devolve into tulips and rosemary and potpourri or whatever the hell he's talking about these days. I will say this. Lyros, I heard you were hanging out with Sofa and Lana. What, can you provide any context of that? I was fascinated to hear about that. Sadly, I was thinking that was Poet as you were reading it also. That is sad. That is sad. Poet, what a sad man. Good morning, what's up, Nav? How am I pinging? I can't believe we got the Naf himself here now. What have people been saying? Lana was over here on holiday and me and Soap met up with her for a fun day. I just read whatever you were writing in Save's channel. One day I was lurking in there. And I just didn't know where any of you were from or who was doing what. I'm not like, you know, I didn't know. I must pick oh, I don't want him to play that. Redbeard's asking Lyros the burning questions. I'm here to burn. Lyros. What kind of Bigfoot research did you used to do? I'm a ufologist myself. I used to live with a community of big feet. They took me in as one of their own. I was studying them and they picked me up and I lived there for 6 months. They thought I was a Bigfoot. They thought I was a baby Bigfoot. I'm giving him another dragon? That's kind of poo. Ay. Alright, I'm just gonna sit and not be happy about anything I'm seeing here. Maybe like a Deathborn will present itself. Are you all good? Yeah, I'm all good. We had a 12-win run. No, we had a 7-win run today. I ate a couple of cashews. I'm gonna eat a couple more. Can't really stop me. Wow, does that 2/6 copy a card in your hand? Yeah, this one copies a card in my hand, which right now is looking quite lucrative for them. It's going up to 9. Huh. Well, I don't hate this. I'm gonna double shoot in the 5/4, I guess. It's a large fireball. Can you add 7 TV emotes? I need an adult. We need gesticulate. Davey could do it, if he knows how. He could definitely learn. He's got skills. I lack the necessary knowledge and skills. Oh, okay. Well, what he lacks in that sense, he makes up for in other ways. You know, a heart of gold. Body of a Greek god. kind of hoping he gets the coin or the Snapdragon or the Hippogriff and not these type of cards. Night Rainbow added Keck Vibe. Wow, thank you so much, Rainbow. How are you, man? What a guy. That Night Rainbow, man. Wow, okay. That's not so bad. Oh, man. Oh, mama. That's the best draw in my deck. Absolutely and unequivocally. I know he'll bunker my guys, but I don't care. Wow. Effing Night Rainbow here to save the day. That guy has saved me many times. I remember the time we were whitewater river rafting and my boat capsized. And then this angry gang of beavers came and started slapping me with their tails, and I thought I was done for. And then Night Rainbow came and he came up right by me, and I reached out my hand, but he swam past me, and I thought he was leaving me there to save himself, but he really went a little farther downstream and kicked their dam down, and then they left me because he knew that the two of us couldn't take him on alone. So he left me, and then they went to go fix their dam, which he had destroyed. He knew it was their one weakness. Kindly stop correctly predicting the optimal counterplay to the otters, to the beavers. I love this song, man. This song is so good. I don't think the mods can change the VIP status. No. No, but I could if you want. Just let me know. Unless you want Night Rainbow to do it. You called the comeback counter bunker. No. I gave it to him from the copycat. My option was to give him another hippo or the bunker, so I just gave him the bunker. It's fine. Yeah, sorry, we gave him that from the copycat. That's why I meant he'll bunker our board. I think we had to do it though. What is this Keck Vibe? You know which one I want? I don't know if Night Rainbow can do it. It's like... Okay, it's like that. I don't know. It's not Keck Wait. Dose has it in his channel. Actually, maybe if I go to Dose's channel. I love that one. Dose of... Well, autocomplete. Damn you. Oh no, I don't see it anymore. Maybe he removed it. 10's okay. 8 and 2's okay. I don't want him to like deliver that.
The exit is this way.
This one? Yeah, yeah, I love that one. Thank you. Sorry. What's that? After you cast a holy spell on this, cast on a friendly man. Well, I don't have any holy spells. Base play the 10-10. He's at 30. I have no cards. What did he get from me? Do we know? We don't know. Darn it. Oh wow. Oh my days. That's pretty good.
With every strike, we will strike back harder. With me.
Sure. Yeah, I love that Keck Wait.
Another happy guildie.
Oh, it didn't do anything. So we have 8 plus 12 is some amount of damage.
Stone Legion, to their call.
Push a little less damage, but we develop a better board. We take less damage on our guy. We don't have to trade. I kind of like it. Good night, Red. It's listen mode time. Good night, chat. All right, good night. Thank you for being here. Oh, I thought it was a deliverance off the top, and I was gonna be a little disappointed. I think it was Shadowward Ruin. Oh, that would have been such a good play from them. I thought he was just dropping it. It turns out I am not listed as an editor on 7TV, so I wouldn't have been able to add it anyways. Do you want to be an editor, Davey? I don't remember how to do that, but... Oh, you seam cleaned your own Prester once, but have you ever successfully seam cleaned an opponent? No, not once. I probably got a card or two. I got somebody's Dire Frenzy on a Scorpid, I think, or a I think it was actually a pack Kodo mount, pack Kodo, on the Kodo 3-3 this meta. But I don't think I've ever got like a Prester or a Fires. But I want to reiterate also, when I steam cleaned my own Prester, I still won the game. All right, it was a calculated decision to get a 5-5 on the board, sort of, but I did win the game. I know how to add the emotes now. Okay, I just need to know how to add the editor. There's a great clip of Dose steam cleaning a warrior after he used fires. Ooh, I'd like to watch that. Make it 7 mana? Yeah, I'd rather make my Deathborn 5 if I can. Having a 7 drop in my opener, while sure it's a good card, I don't really want to, like, would I keep a 7 drop in my opener? Nah. You go to the profile, top right, and then press add editor. Okay, hold on.
The exit is this way.
I do not know what that card is or what it does. If your deck has no neutrals, set a minion's stats to 1/1. Huh. That's a real card? Sign in. Oh, I'm not even signed in. Search profiles. Home, emotes, subscribes, edit profile. Editors. Add an editor. Who would you like to add for an editor? Oh man, he's in. Modify emotes. Manage billing? Oh my god. Alright, Davey, you can manage my billing, alright? Tell them I don't want to pay anymore if they ask.
I have things you never knew.
Coin flip for 1 billion or instantly take 1 million? Oh, instantly 1 million. I'm obviously going to lose the coin flip, and what do I need with $1 billion? Okay, here, I'll take the coin flip for 1 billion, but I'll broadcast it live on Twitch, and we'll probably make over $1 million in ad revenue that day. I thought Cosmic was on the true path of non-VIP. He's sometimes a VIP, sometimes he's not. Up to his discretion. And he's got a stink. I'll play that one, I guess. Red has a history of losing coin flips, I do. You can sell the coin flip to a rich person for 50 million. I like it. Constrict this idiot. I'm trying. Another red beard deck. Dreads in shambles. Dreads is in shambles, yeah. Boy, I'm sure discovering a lot of cards every turn. That's great. That's so much better. If anybody is out there and they have not yet hit the follow button, I will say that now would be a good time to do so. It would help me out. Thank you. That is all. It's Lou. Thank you, Lou. And we do have a new YouTube video out. Some beloved Hearthstone. Oh, it's gonna be zombies, huh? It's always zombies. What if it's snakes? What if it's explosive? This wretched little worm. Take Ruined Orb. This is better, but let's take Ignite because now we can't lose in Fatigue. Oh, god damn it. I saw Steph Curry's stat line when I clicked YouTube. Why was I was going to pull up Redbeard's latest YouTube video. Here, everybody go, I don't know, hit the buttons, leave a comment there. What am I doing? Discovering a spell, trying to get what? I'm actually gonna take objection. Am I? Yeah, I'm gonna just take objection. I just need to get something on the board. Zlipzinio, thank you Zlipzinio. I'm going to yesterday's deck. I'm gonna read the comments there first. Oh, nobody left any comments. Okay, never mind. I mean, I left comments on those already. Oh shit.
The will of the Forsaken is unbreakable.
Okay, Flipper friends. Alright, I'm gonna hit the thumbs up. The color of Redbeard's pubic hair in the good old saga of Tales of Redbeard's Pube. Ew. Darn it. Okay, I'm back. Do you like your friends a bit sometimes? Yeah, I like my friends. A bit. Sometimes. Nice. Why do I play this game? Why? What's the point? I already watched this video earlier, did you? Wow. Vibe, please, that's great. Almost lethal? Yeah, it was close. Could have been probably better had it removed much or developed much or drawn me anything. I mean, it did. I feel like we got about 6 mana worth of pseudo value from that. Your rune lasted 1.5 seconds. Hey, that's longer than I normally last. Well, okay, that's not true. Come on. Depends on, you know, who my partner is and how fast they're wiggling. Red, does YouTube income cover your 1 day of whiskey? No. Because Refugee and I split that 50-50. It's only like a couple $100 maybe a month. But hey, you never know. Ate a slice of bread with chocolate spread, which I don't eat for breakfast, and now my belly hurts. Any tips? Uh-oh. Might want to sit on the toilet, maybe. But my stomach just started hurting right now, all of a sudden. I'm gonna try to expel some casual gas. Pepto? Does that stuff work? The only time I've ever taken it was when I had the stomach flu, like something bad, and I was like, I gotta get something. So I ate that stuff, and I feel like it didn't help at all, but I was also pretty far gone, you know? I think I'd like just something better than a 3-3 on 3. You like the taste of Pepto? I can't even remember what it tastes like. I just remember the warning said like it could turn your stool black as like a side effect, and I was like, man, that sounds worse than whatever I've got going on right now. So I don't know, I just got hit with like a wave of gas. It's maybe like Night Rainbow and I have like gut synergy. Tastes like chalky mint. Oh really? It forms a coating on your gut so it forms a barrier. I like coated guts. I ate too many Oreos, and let me tell you, yeah, I never really eat like. Even when I was a kid, I kind of would like, if I ate cookies, like I was like, I'm gonna have 3 cookies. That's it. Just getting 3 cookies. Read your diet was old smelly meat and Chipotle, which is the same thing, but with more extreme bacteria. What's your point? What the hell's your point? What point are you trying to make? More like 3 sleeves of cookies. Nah, I just do like 3. And okay, I'm gonna get in trouble because it's been 2 years. It's 2 years to the day, the anniversary of the last time we discussed this upcoming topic. I want to know your guys' system for eating your cookies and milk, okay? And I'm gonna tell you mine, which is by far the superior system, but I'm gonna get in trouble with chat. Now, the caveat being this is used for Oreos and for like Chips Ahoy, maybe. But you guys I need to know your system to know if you're true cookie enjoyers. My guess is no. You use a spoon. What do you mean? You gotta go into more detail. I don't eat cookies and milk because I'm not 3 years old. Yeah, I don't really do it too much, but when I do, if I were, don't buy milk because it doesn't last long in the fridge. Okay, you're all failing this so far. Put the cookie on the spoon and then you dunk it. Why not just use your hand? What the hell are you talking about? No offense, I'm just trying to figure out what the hell is going on here. I use a fork. Alright, nobody's playing the game. It's a good card to get.
The exit is this way.
Welcome to Dog Poop in the Mouth.
Why the hell dunk anything in milk? It's disgusting. Hey, thank you, Cosmic, for the gifted sub to Yoltz Maguchi. Yoltz Maguchi. We were playing around to the best of our ability. Freezing trap there. Unfortunately, it kicked us straight up. So we missed, like, what, 5 base damage? Could use that to break another counter spell, maybe.
A smidge of this?
We could even give him a counter spell, potentially. And then we'd have a way to break it right away. Anyway, my system, which I guess nobody cares about anymore, this day and age, people ain't even caring about dunking cookie mechanisms, is I just drop my cookie in the milk and I let it sit for like a minute. And then I just drink the milk and then I just drink the soggy cookie. Personally, I really firmly believe that's the best way to do it. No one ever cared, Mr. Red. No, clearly not. With a spoon, you could scoop up the goop. Yeah, I was thinking this is kind of similar to my system, but you're a heathen. You're a monster. It's the best way to do it, man. Disgusting. Disgusting. I think you guys just need to try it, and it will change your whole cookie dunking approach. I really think. Now, keep in mind, this is if you guys aren't idiots. So, yeah, maybe no. Maybe it won't work. If the cookie breaks, I'll reach in with my hand and save it. No, you just drink it. That's probably how I learned this best technique. Probably a cookie broke or I accidentally dropped one out. But like, oh no, what am I gonna do? It's like, oh, I'll just drink it. It's a perfect crime. Wow, did you just trade that? Why would you trade that? Maybe he's got 2 more in his hand or something. What are we doing here? Trading here, bumping here.
Not this day.
1, 2, ping, no good.
Not this day.
Is this how I have to do it? I don't know. This is what I did.
Me tusks won't stop shattering.
He played a Naga and drew 1? How, Bug? I'm not sure. Okay, so he traded it because he had another one. I mean, Ruined Orb can be good. Come on, dude. Stop hitting them like that. Wasting my damage. Has anybody here drank a full glass of milk in the past year? I have not. The only milk I've drank probably in the last like 5 or 10 years is like out of a bowl of cereal. Sometimes I will have like, and not like often, like maybe a handful of times in that time, I'll have like a cookie and I'll take like 2 sips of milk. That's all I can handle, you know? That's all my old body can handle. What's my secret? Oasis? What are you gonna do?
What a delightful party. Party's over.
Sure. Could be good. I drink milk all the time. I never understood the hate. When I was a kid, we used to drink milk all the time. I remember we would like get a pizza. Like we would order like a pizza, and I would just have like a big glass of milk. And now, as an adult, just the thought of it makes me ill. The thought of consuming a glass of milk. I just don't think my body could process it these days. We did 2% in my house. 2%. Still do that. I love milk. PJ and his old man milk diet. Eh. Yeah, what are you gonna do? He's gonna play a mech. My parents' generation was convinced by Big Milk that we would have brittle peasant bones if we didn't drink at least 2 glasses a day. Yeah. Yeah, we drank a lot of milk. Oh my god, he really had a mech. How many subs to do the gallon milk challenge on stream? I don't think I would do that. What is that, where I drink a whole gallon and just throw up everywhere? I wouldn't do that. I have no desire. Wow, just from leaving that for that one. What was he? What was he stat? Wait, I might actually lose. Just from leaving that up. He discovered, he dredged, he drew, he buffed, he fucked me. Straight up. I was kind of hoping I was just like discover a fireball, but oh, one of these is an Oasis ally though, right? Is that ever enough to just be alive here? Or up to have lethal, I guess. I'll take it. Wow, that was a close game. That was a close game. Cosmic, thank you for gifting one to Rick. 1337. Thank you so much. Let's see, I've got some water. I want like some like snack or something. I guess a handful of cashews might do it. Thank you so much, Cosmic. All of you. All the Cosmics.
Victory or death!
Okay, I'm gonna run back and forth for a minute. I want a 2. It's a better hand.
A smidge of this? A pinch of that.
Oh, I want that snowman. This isn't really good for me too, and he probably won't take it, but I'm gonna take the snowman against Warrior.
Runs out on me. Yes, that's the one.
These of you back tomorrow.
The exit is this way!
Wrong ingredient.
I'm walking.
Wrong ingredient.
Sorry, I'm here now. I'm just gonna eat some chicken I made yesterday.
Wrong ingredient.
Cosmic, gifted one to Bowie. Hey, I ain't gonna complain. Thank you so much.
With every strike, we will strike back harder.
Wrong ingredient.
I can't ping them both next turn, so I'm gonna trade one of them.
Welcome to dog poop in the mouth.
Wrong ingredient.
Juan Dawn, thank you for the 2 months, man. Thank you so much, Juan Dawn. Do you ever think Cosmic looks like a zebra and you want to ride him around the galaxy? No. Alright, let me eat my chicken real fast. Thank you so much, Dawn Juan. I mean, Juan. Juan Dawn.
Jaina versus Jaina.
You asked for it. Oh, it is.
So I'm trying to summon Maze Guide without saying anything. God dang it. Might lose to the opening hand. It's not good. It's crazy how much, I mean, maybe his hand's not good either. It's crazy how much different it is just having a Maze Guide.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
Sure.
Welcome to Dog Poop in the Mouth.
Cosmic Camel gifted a sub to someone. Godlike viewer. Godlike viewer. We got a godlike gamer on our hands here. How many minions have died? 0? 0. So I guess the only card he might play would be Chatty, but he's probably not going to play Chatty. Alright, now I have this dirty plate here. Cosmic, I love you. Wow, yeah, people love Cosmic. Alright, let's go step by step. Turn by ever loving turn. Face, huh? Could play a 6/6 and trade. Could play a rune, and that doesn't do much. This guy doesn't do much. I can't sit around trading with him. We already know he has a much better deck than us and a much better hand than us. So I kind of feel like I need to push face damage. But I don't really know how I can do that. Maybe I try to set up a Deathborn. Maybe I just let him do whatever it is he's gonna do. Let me go phase. Do I pick Bran, Mage? 5 out of 30 cards? Probably not. Bran's not very good. What are my other options? He's having tag names in 7TV and update? Yeah. Alright, I mean...
This way.
The will of the Forsaken is unbreakable.
Those were priceless.
Roommate for a year, Automan or Dr. Zoidberg? Automan. Dr. Zoidberg's kind of scary. He's like cut you up. Varden and Kazakhstan. Varden's not bad. I would take Varden if you're trying to win. I'll take Kazakhstan for fun. But Varden's not like a... I mean... It's probably like a 4 out of 10. Brand's probably like a 2 out of 10 or a 3 maybe. Varden, you know, it could work with some cards. And sometimes you just tempo Varden and then push face and fireball your opponent. I think I ate too fast. I didn't eat enough and I ate too fast. Varden sucks in this meta. Well, so does Bran. You have to pick based off the cards you're offered. You don't just get to pick whatever cards you want, right? Really fast and pick both Varden and Bran. They are a combo. Ooh, story checks out. Wow. Wow. This is like so good for me.
Precious mana.
Burn to cinders.
Those were priceless.
The courage of man shall not fail.
What a silence. Yeah, it's weird. I would have just traded if I was him. I mean, if you have literally no other play, maybe. But at this point, he must have a frozen touch. Maybe that just infused it. I might have consented to just trading and then frozen touching this, or frozen touching this and then trading. You kill an extra thing. I'm not really sure what that silence does for you. We've got an amazing idea for the stream to boost viewership and revenue. Hey, I'm all ears. Those are the best type of ideas as far as the stream goes. How are you doing? I'm doing good, Mitros. The guy's lost. So we know it's an insane deck. So we're just trying to minimize the amount of mana he has access to by pushing as much damage as we can as fast as possible.
A smidge of this, a pinch.
I would have played this, I think. He takes another fire sale? There's no way he takes a fireball. Ejection, huh? You know, it's 2 damage. Maybe we can find like a pyroblast or something. Hearthstone newbie here. Why is your hero all sparkly? Because I have fire spell damage from the 2-drop. So the game is kind of like indicating that to us. Just gonna keep him clear. Try to pyro him next turn. So once we cast a fire spell, I think that should go away. You played this really well by not trading on turn 6. It won you the game, yeah. It's funny because by playing the card and seeing his hand, we knew we didn't really have an option, right? But you can also kind of make an assumption that at 5 wins, 5-0, that's probably still the case. So maybe you should just do that anyway. I think maybe because we had the Deathborn going face there, regardless of what we saw in his hand, is probably correct. Because even if he has an answer like a Fire Sale, and let's say he even leaves up a board, then you just Deathborn what he leaves up. Or you force him to make the trades. But either way, I think it would have been easy to make a trade there and try to play the long game and then lose to a Frozen Touch or a Caligos. Our deck that doesn't have Frozen Touch probably should take more risks like that going forward now, I guess is the thought. It's basically set 1 day a week where Redbeard fans draft the decks and you collect 2 out of 3 people to play out their draft. It could be interesting. Wait, how would that increase revenue or viewership necessarily? You just think they might? I mean, I'm not saying they won't. I was thinking charge each person who drafts like $10,000 and get 35 people a day who want to do it. That'd be kind of good. I'm gonna play some Resident Evil 4 after stream. No, I don't have a lot of interest. I played the demo. It was fun. It was fun to stream the demo. But like games like that, I don't know like how you play them or what's the point. There ain't even any cards. You can see how much different the game goes by just not being able to play cards. yeah, not playing cards makes it different and more difficult. That's true. I hadn't thought that far out. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, it might. We helped Arrow with his draft and played a game with him. I was a viewer who I barely know, but he went 0-3 7 times in a row, he said. So I drafted a deck for him and we won his first game. That was pretty cool. The legendary one. Do you play Rocket League? Log on and play with me. I've never played Rocket League, but I did watch JamesBot play Rocket League for a while. JamesBot casts for the Rocket League Pro League, and I was watching him stream it, and like he would play too, and he wasn't that good, but he was probably better than most people, but he wasn't like a pro Rocket League performer. So I know kind of like how it's like soccer with a car, but that's the extent of it. I was imitating the random viewer that came in the other day. Yeah, somebody told me to log off of Hearthstone and play Rocket League with them. Oh, we had 900 people here. 800 probably yesterday, or 700 maybe. Oasis Ally versus a Druid? Yeah. Sometimes they just go. God damn it. Boy, that was really good if he procced that for us. Alright, I'm just gonna do this. And that'll be good at some point, I'm sure. Well, it'll be pretty good, I guess. How good is drafting an only Wisp deck as a hunter? Terrible. You would lose on turn like 5 or whatever. You'd lose to like any Tar Creeper, any Bunker Sergeant, any 2-mana 2/3 taunt, any Shooting Star. You just would never be able to fill your hand back up, and you can't push enough damage. I mean, Rocket League is one hell of a drug. I love it so much, but I wish I didn't. It's rage-inducing. Hey, be careful. Red, I'm starting a Kickstarter for a waifu BFP shooter game. Are you down to invest? No, but I could provide some voiceovers, or if you have any models that need to come in and test any of the mechanics, like you put them in me in a bodysuit and have them wiggle around, and I could for the computers maybe. Maybe there's possibilities. In my opinion, he really shouldn't be allowed to play all these cards. I'm not a big fan of fire sale in general, but I feel like I'm gonna need it at some point probably this game. PJ, did you stream today? By any chance? Were you streaming today? So I take 7 if I don't do this. I get a lot of cards. Cards are kind of nice. Hey Reg, you want to play Lost in Yesterday? Is that a video game? Or is this an album? Or is this a song? That's a Tame Impala song. Yeah. I don't know if I know that one. A lot of Tame Impala songs, I don't know them by the name. What happened? Oh, he buffed and I got screwed, or I screwed myself. Well, that's a problem. I guess I could use that to kill 2 of them. I could play this and then turn it into a jellyfish. And then I can... 4... I could kill 1 of them. It doesn't seem very good. But they'll be in line to die to fire sale next turn. I would love that. What about that? It's almost good enough. Alright, I think I'll take the cold case. So I'm gonna need some armor. Okay, let's jellyfish it. He still has to deal with that too. So maybe he'll slow him down, or he'll have to make a trade or something. That's not right. It's time to go face, even with your hero power. God dang it! I could jelly it to clear it. I am very low. Oh, I know this one. I don't want to take 3. I feel like he's gonna unending swarm me the minute I play this. Taunt. That's crap. Red wants to play PP Blinders. Is that a song? Pardon me? Okay, what can I do here? Too many options. So I can jellyfish it. If I jellyfish and ping, I have 3 mana. That doesn't really help me. What if I jellyfish? Okay, what if I jellyfish? What if I hold the jellyfish? I just play overflow and ping. Maybe I do that. I get a much smaller minion, but I get to keep the jelly in case he plays another large minion. Maybe. Maybe the real solution to going second is you start the game with an extra 15 life. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. This game, what's up nexty? Jelly's more flexible? Yeah. Having a bigger minion on board is kind of flexible too. Oh my god, he's chopping the minion? Yeah, that's great. Still need help though. That's helpful. That's kind of helpful, right? This is a good card too, but let's take another overflow. I could do the same thing, but this card's so good now. Let's just do this. Oh, I just need more mana. Every turn I need like 1 more mana, or 2 more mana. But now we're up to 10, so... I am very glad we have this jellyfish. Deny a card. He has 5 cards, so I think I want to wait like 1 more turn if I can. Have him play a couple of cards here, and they all die to Deathborn. That'd be cool. Darn it. Darn. I'm gonna have to do this. Oh my god, he's got so much burn in his hand. How do I gain more life? I need to gain life. I could draw an Arcane Defender, which could slow him down. Stop him from getting the last little bit of damage in. It's a bit of a problem. Okay, maybe if he just sets up something that dies to, God, I was gonna say Deathborn, but here goes part of that plan. Trade there. Ping them all.
The courage of man shall not fail.
We know he has 4, 5, 6, 7 in hand. We're at 9, 8, 9. So we're dead. Darn. I know he has 1 dead card. I mean, I think we're heavily not favored. If you hit either Arcane Defender in the first 20, I think we're okay. He set up 2 kind of tricky boards with Stormwind guards. Stopped us from fire sailing and stopped us from having a nice, clean Deathborn. He needed to not draw Miracle Growth. Yeah, that hurt too, right? Refill. He was pretty much out of resources and then got an extra 3 cards, right? And we played it okay though. Saving the jellyfish paid off really big. If we hadn't had the jellyfish, so we would have lost for sure to the 10 drop.
Oh, it is on.
But I want a 7th win. Props to the Druid for beating a 6-0 mage. Yeah, I think he played it well. I don't think we are a typical 6-0 mage in that, like, again, I don't think this is like the premium unstoppable mage deck with frozen touches and, you know, drafted cold cases and runes and parrots and stuff and Drake Fire amulets, but I do think we have, you know, we've generated a lot of that type of stuff throughout the run already, so.
Shuddering.
Cole says Hunter is better than Mage. Do you agree? No. I think Hunter might be more consistent than Mage, but I think Mage is very consistent, and I think the high roll mages are probably better than the high roll hunters. But Coles is a very good player, so it's kind of hard to argue against his opinion entirely. I don't know exactly what he said, but if you look at the HS replay data, the average player is going to win more playing Mage. It might be better in his hands, or it might be better for an above average player, or he might be talking about it in a different context than we've just laid it out. But it has a higher win rate because it wins more games. Like, that's it. I mean, I guess I hope it just doesn't hit my 1-2. Does that go to my face first? I hope. Okay, never mind. I think Hunter is favored versus Mage, but Mage is way better versus something like Priest. Yeah, that might be.
Something needs to
Wretched RNG. That's okay. It's not the end of the world. Just feels like it. Save that. Take that. I just don't like getting. I don't know. I just don't like it. Will Mage be the best in the next expansion? We don't know, because one, I haven't seen all the cards. I haven't looked at all the cards, but I don't think they've revealed them all yet. And two, we don't know what sets are going to be in, so that kind of makes it difficult to really even speculate. I'm just going to do this now because I just don't really have a play. And I guess I'm going to burn a card, which, you know, I prefer not to, but here we are. But yeah, if it's all the same sets plus one new set from the new expansion or whatever. So I can skip my turn. I guess if it is counter, I can do this. So I don't just like outright lose. It's an odd time to jam the counter spell. Eight cost card, you say? 3 mana to kill it. I mean, I can't really get away with not doing this, I don't think. Place, thanks for the follow, Place K. You would lose 3 sets at least if they stayed with standard. Yeah, they haven't really said, right? As far as I know. So, who knows? I mean, I'm probably gonna get better spells than him, let's be honest.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Red, are you down to get cucked? I don't think so.
Yes, that's the one.
The opponent's always so good at guessing. Yeah, the guy that played the counter spell on strategically the turn where we had a 7 mana Arcane Defender coming up, I don't know, but it was a little convenient for that turn on that time. But hey, what do I know? This guy's deck, well, we just talked about it last game, right? We talked about the difference between like our deck and the mage decks that really kind of feel like they can't lose. They have drafted parrots, frozen touches, cold cases and stuff. This for sure feels like, you know, as good as our deck was performing, this feels like a different sort of game, right? Especially since we just played Sunwell, right? But it was like we discovered the Sunwell that turn. So if we had a Sunwell in our hand, maybe the counterspell would have come down a turn earlier. But it can't, you know, who knows? But yeah, like the counterspell, the turn, you have 8 new spells in your hand. Yeah, I guess. I wouldn't be super surprised if that was his night. Rage quit? I mean, the game's over. I'm not really raging at all. When your opponent has a better deck and they win, you can concede. It's actually, I feel the opposite of rage. Like continuing to play that game would make me more frustrated. But exiting after I've already lost an unwinnable game alleviates my frustration. I get to go into the next game with a prospect of potentially winning. I guess I'll just shoot it. Just be more mana efficient this turn. Blast the stone, yeah. I mean, if I had a real 2-drop, I'd probably just play my 2-drop. I'm not super afraid of the stone in general, but since I didn't have a play, why not? I think I'll take the amulet also. Snowman. I guess we could play Snowman next turn. You know what? I'll do that, potentially. Why do you always consider getting rid of Ruined Orb? Because having a 2-mana spell that removes something, but may not remove something, probably isn't as good as just playing a 2-drop that forces your opponent to remove it. Like a Maze Guide can high roll, can push more damage. 1/1 ping. Maybe I just do that. It can get repeatable damage. It can free trade into things. Ruined Orb at best is going to kill a 3/2 or a 2/2, or you're just going to cycle it. And the issue is if you play it on 2 and you discover something like like an Arcane Defenders, then now you've got an 8-drop in your opening hand. You might not live that long. You might not make it in time to make it to those turns because you didn't play a 2 or because you didn't play a 3 or whatever. Yeah, and then the later you go, the more mana you have available when you cast it. So like if you cast it on 2, you just, whatever, you might wait, you know, you might just throw it into his face, which is irrelevant, or you might, you know, you might kill a minion, which is pretty nice, but then you can't cast anything else. Whereas if you draw it on turn 10, you can cast it and then be like, oh, I want to cast an Arcane Defenders, or oh, you know what, I have a Fireball for lethal, or I really need to put up an Ice Barrier because I'm under pressure. You have a little more information. I can't really do anything about it necessarily.
The will of the Forsaken is unbreakable.
So I'll just put things on the board that he has to trade. Yeah, it's not a bad keep. The reason I've kept it more in this deck is because we actually only have 1, 2, 3. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 2-drops, which I think is on pretty much, you know, 4 or 5 I think is close to being too few. But of our 2-drops, one of them is a Prismatic Elemental, and that's not great. So we really only have 4 like well-statted 2-drops. I was looking for a life sentence there. Put that in jail, but going wide kind of mitigates the power of the Highmane in terms of trading, and getting the armor means him pushing the damage is a little less punishing, potentially, depending on what's in his hand. Okay, I'm gonna keep playing it kind of safe. Without spending a bunch of mana, like, trying to discover and risk things. The later we wait on the Sunwell, the more mana we'll have available. Maybe we're just looking for a single burn spell or something. Maybe he doesn't have taunts and removal spells in his hand. Okay, let's start here. The Highmane's killing us so far, yeah. Feel like we're under less pressure now. It's not the one I want to hit. It's not the one I want to hit. I wanted to hit either of the 3/3s with either of those. But what can you do? Interesting. So we can Sunwell and look for an out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or we can just play this. It's pretty safe. We'll be at 10, right? So we play it, we hit there, we hit there. We're still leaving something up. We hit there, we hit there. But man, it's pretty safe, isn't it? Isn't it pretty safe? We hit there. I think it is. Why not Jellyfish the Highmane? What does that do for me? I mean, you could always Sunwell and then Jellyfish it. Hit there, hit there, hit there, ping. But then you don't have an 8/1 on board. Hit there, hit there. Oh, I should have done this faster. Okay, I don't know. Maybe that is better.
Welcome to Dog Poop in the Mouth. Welcome to Dog Poop in the Mouth.
Sorry, I might have been able to do more. I was running out of time. Cosmic Camel, thank you for gifting with the Bongo Man and Silveretta. Develop the 3/3 and Snowstorm and use Jelly. I like this better. I think the play is either Stoneborn or you start with Sunwell, because then you always have the Jelly to you always have the Jelly to answer the Highmane if you don't find what you need. Just want to gain life so I don't die to like a wicked stab or something. Thank you for the gifted subs, Cosmic. Sorry, that was kind of a tough turn. Gets rid of the 3 minions. Well, only 2 oh, you're right. There's a 1-2. Oh, I didn't even think about that. That a shitter 1-2 with spell damage was coming out too. Which could have screwed up where the death rattles went. Like if it hit that, you could have left him with like maybe 2 power. And then a top deck wicked stab might have been a little more problematic. Or he gets a wicked stab and then uses the 1-2 to push a little extra. Might have been enough. Deep, thanks for the follow. Cosmic, thanks for the 2 gifted subs. What color is your Bugatti? I'm just wondering. It's okay, you can ask him what color his booty is if you want. Probably all red from all the spanking he's he's paid for. He's paid for that luxury. I don't want to keep Volpira either. I'd rather have a real 2 or a real 3. Or I'd rather draw 2 8-drops and a 5. That's another alternative. Alright, gonna need to find a cheap spell to get us through the early game. It's so funny. Him getting a Ruined Orb is so bad for me. Because he could just get a collateral and the game's over, right? You wanted a real 3-drop? The best we can do is 2 8-drops. I assume he'll take Rune. Right? And just him getting a mount or a collateral is just too devastating. Wow, great draws after a terrible draw from our mulligan. Some stupid Kodo. So what am I doing? Double trading? We'll see what we draw here. If he swings here, then we will. Worm is a good draw too. Just throw him face now that we got a little bit of like chip damage from our hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 unplayable cards here. That was one of them. Well, that was just a really rough sequence of, losing the 1 in 4 or whatever for an unplayable card after already drawing really poorly. He knew his objection because it was one of the options. Yes, he knew his objection there. But we still have to slow him down. Even stopping the 1-drop is kind of relevant for us. Now it doesn't really matter how poorly we draw, because we've already drawn about as poorly as we possibly could. So even getting a 10 on 5, while still bad, is not like the worst thing, because I can at least play a 6, a 7, and an 8, so. Now we're curved till turn 9, yeah. Not really good, because what happens is a lot of the time now, like every draw you get will be bad. All your draws become less impactful, because you just start drawing maze guides that you have to play on turn 9 or 10 instead of turn 2 or 1. It's like you can never play it here, because then you float 4 mana. You can't play it next turn or the next turn, because it's just not going to be as good as the cards that have been rotting in your hand for the entirety of the game. I'm still hungry. But all things considered, from a terrible draw off of our mulligan into a couple of rough draws in between that time, we did have a couple of nice draws in there. Hitting the 1 and hitting the worm and the sorceress was all incredibly helpful. I'm gonna just take the free trade. A little more value here. We don't have a lot of high rolls for this card, especially now that we've drawn this already. Might be something we could take maybe. Grab a jellyfish here. Could be nice. Could look for an answer. There are 2 premium answers that we can hit. These aren't them, although Flurry could be a nice card here. But I think I'm just gonna roll the dice. There's other things we can get that would be good. There's other things we can get that would be bad. This card will be good at some point. Greedmore, thank you for the follow. Greedmore. I guess I'll kill it so he doesn't, like, I don't know, dire frenzy it or something. I I guess the ping allows us to have a turn like that, whereas if we played defenders, we kind of couldn't do that. But Greedmore, I appreciate the follow. Was that guaranteed? No, right? So we killed both of the little guys, Gargadon, Kodomount,
Dog poop in the mouth.
and Snapdragon, so not guaranteed there. Cosmic Camel gifting one to Shibuya. Gotta love that. Don't really have a choice, so we must do this. And I suppose we might as well do this. And I'm gonna sit. Pre-hitting them doesn't make a ton of sense with the two taunts up. Tom Zen Zambaya. Thank you, Tom, for the follow, and Cosmic for the gifted sub. Hello, Kolst, sticking his finger on the butt. Stop playing giant beasts. This is pretty good here, and I'm not really all that low. So the prospect of getting it out for half price seems far away for now. Is that your butt after you go for your daily waxing? That was actually my butt. Not a lot of people know that. That's a photo of my butt. Plump and round and hairless, curvaceous. That's my ass. Well, I'm not sure what he's holding. That elicited an immediate concession there, but at the same time, I'm kind of for it. And on we continue, trying to get new followers, trying to get more wins, and maybe succeeding. I'm gonna need proof that's you. Otherwise, you're gonna need some serious therapy for all the times you've looked at that image and done what it is you do. I would follow, but I'm already followed. Yeah, you don't have to. Anybody not following would be wise to follow. Or maybe not. I'm not sure if it is wise, but it would be nice for me. That's all I'm saying. You're gonna do what you want to do. You light a competitive fire in the community. APOC just eclipsed you for now, but Kolst and I are gonna co-op. We're going to what's the word called? We're gonna strategize. We're gonna get Kolst back to #1. I know Kolst has been studying my VODs quite intensely to see what not to do, which has been a great help to him in his quest for arena superiority. Kolst is a great streamer. Oh yeah, smart and handsome and skilled and kind. What more can you ask for? Did you know Dreads has to go twice a day to get his ass waxed because of the rapid growth rate of hair that sprouts from every inch of his body? I did know about that, yes. Yes, that is right. You're absolutely darn tootin' correct. Hairy ass, man. Smelly, too. You gotta spray it with perfume. Kind of rude. 3-1 rush would be pretty solid here. 1-1 giga shitter, a little less nice. Probably just take an objection because I'm going second and I'm behind already. 2 mana 2/2 is insane. Yeah, but don't forget it double infuses. It ticks up the infuse twice. Wow, wait, why would you not dagger at least? Oh, duh, because it's still Oasis. Duh. I might need that. Honestly, what if I just... Nah, I don't want to take 7 damage. Just sleep the 7.73 account until the competition is favorable and go for the 8+. Way easier said than done, but I believe. Yeah, there's some strategy for like... There's some strategy for that, for sure. Like sitting and waiting, or waiting and sitting. Discounting is nice. Could ping and drop the 3, but I'll just discount the defenders and can't kill this one off right now unless he swings here. But then that's super inefficient, right? So, thank you, Cosmic, for gifting one to Artichoke. That's bad for me. That's quite bad for me. But in order to kill something, he has to proc my thing at least. Still wish that didn't happen though.
Welcome to Dot Poop in the Mouth.
Oh my god, Cosmic's gifting one to Selvanard. Oh, that's a bummer. Yeah, that's a hellacious bummer that turns out to be. And that deals 4? Okay, let's do this now while we can mitigate some of this ass whooping. He might just be holding like an Assassinate and maybe something else. Maybe he doesn't have a great turn he can develop here. 100% sniper? Oh yeah, this guy's sniping for sure, 100%. This is Quartz Otter, one of the most nefarious and well-known snipers in the business. I'll play this to, see what's in his hand, deny him a card, but feels like that's stronger after we have the taunts up anyway. Fabio, Raviolo, thank you for the follow. Fabiolo, Raviola. Do you hate snipers? No. No. I think they're just lost souls looking for an answer. Man, my brain was out of it. I don't know why I thought I had an identity theft in my hand.
Welcome to Dot Poop in the Mouth.
Okay, I don't know if this is right, but this one's going away. Cosmic, gift the one to Kartov. Kartovsky. I guess I can still just play this. Deny this card. That's a good one. That's a good card to have. That's a good card to deny. I still have to deal with it. That's gonna be when I spend all my mana, he gets something. How's the magic ladder? Hey, Tugboat. I love that guy. Is he here? I'm addicted to Last Epoch. Is that a video game? This is super cheap. This draws an Arcane Defender, which is super important to have. I can't give him cards. I can just reroll, and then I can ping. These are good, though. I'm gonna just reroll. Wait, I can't ping and play that. I have to trade there. Ay. Okay, wait, I don't like this anymore. I should have taken either of the other two. Play the Wind Fury guy? Why not the Rush guy? Rush guy? You could. I'm worried about how I spend all my mana there.
Toxic to the touch.
Yeah, I probably should have taken the Rush. I guess I didn't even have to ping. It's fine. It could be Sticky though, huh? Sticky's kind of annoying. Just kind of good. Run that in there. I'll just take a Sunwell.
A thirst beyond death. It sings to me. Beware! A thirst beyond death.
6-9. I guess this just kills him. You reroll a beast now. No, I'll get an undead. I'll get Sylvanas.
Dot Poop in the Mouth.
Cosmic Camel. Gifted one to Brinzy. I love that. Thank you so much. Brinzy's an old school Redbeard supporter.
Dot Poop in the Mouth.
Snowman's a snowman, but the sun could be anything. It could even be a snowman. It could be a snowman. Thank you for gifting one to Mishmash. I don't know how many subs that is today, but I appreciate each and every one of them. Forgot to ping? No, we don't want to trigger the card that lets him draw cards. We were playing around, I forget what that card's called, but if you ping, you deal 1 damage, he draws 2 cards. He draws 2 wicked stabs, he kills you. I haven't been for a while. It's good to see you and your stream grow. Yeah. I mean, today it's, Crip is off. None of the big streamers are on yet. We always get a little bit of a tick up, but the stream has grown overall over the years, and I'm very, very appreciative of that. Double cross, yeah. We didn't want him to, we didn't want to proc the double cross. We should have taken either of those big elementals, though. I thought I could ping and play the 2 and play the 4. That's why I picked it. But I didn't have that much. I thought I could do all of that. And these are so cheap. I'll just keep them. I thought I could do all that and not proc his secret.
The food is getting cold.
High roll. Last time I got a 1-1, this time I got a 5-4. That's not the one I was talking about, but we did get a 5-4. Zelamin. Thank you for giving us up to Zelamin as well, Cosmic.
Welcome to Dog Poop in the Mouth.
Well, just need to figure out next turn. How many times do I blink a day? I don't know. 40? Did you get any Scarlet and Violet? No, the big box stores get them on Friday. So maybe I'll try then. It's good to deny that card this turn. Have I killed Poet? Wait, what happened to Poet? Wait, oh my god, I missed one. Warian TPDW? Red blinks more times in a day than he showered in his lifetime. That might be true, I don't know. I used to take 2 showers a day for a while. I'll take it. That was an easy one. Didn't we go first and play a 2-mana 5/6/5? And we're a mage? I don't know. Which target made you take 2 showers a day? No one made me. No one made me. I got a Snorlax hat. Heck yeah. I'm gonna coin some stuff out here. Zebinho. Zebinho. Didn't you just face this rogue?
Welcome to Dog Poop in the Mouth.
I don't think so. Maybe.
Welcome to Dog Poop in the Mouth.
What did I miss? Oh my god, there's so many gifted subs. Thank you, Cosmic, for gifting one to Fokker. That's his name. An epic muffin. Yum. I put way too many cashews in here.
Things you never knew you wanted.
I'm hungry. I didn't eat enough. Or I have worms, I'm not sure. Kind of hard to say.
Burn to cinders.
Is a 2-mana 5/5 a well-designed card? I think it's okay. Doesn't feel too powerful. Feels like an interesting, unique, new 2-drop. So anytime you can do that, I think it's pretty cool. It's a good card. I think it's a better designed card than something like Spellcoiler, which is just, you know, a fairly statted card with a premium effect that's a common. It's like, feels lazy. That card could be like a 2/2 or a, you know, a 1/2 or something. It's probably an auto pick in Arena still. It's kind of close there. I think there's an argument for all of them. I feel like our deck might want the Soul Rend more, but I'm not sure about that. We don't have fireballs and stuff that make me want the piercing shot more. It's 2 to draw 2 at some point. Cosmic Gift and 1 to Crone 707. In my mind, and maybe this is part of Cosmic's, you know, his plan, his execution. In my mind, there's been like 10,000 gifted subs today. Sometimes Mamba comes in and gifts like 50 subs, and then he's gone in like 2 seconds. You got a lot of places to be that guy. It's like, oh my god, you have like this big singular, like, here's 50 subs, I gotta go. But like, you know, individual subs, I feel like Yeah, hopefully everybody's been feeling the... Hide the non-subs so Cosmic would stop gifting. No. If you're not sub, now's the time to spam chat like your life depends on it. Hail to the Thief. You know what? Why not put the best track from Hail to the Thief on? I'm not actually sure what that is. I'm not sure what my opinion of that is. Alright, I'm muting for 2 minutes.
Noxramas shall be cleansed.
Welcome to dog poop in the mouth.
Do not look away.
Put your dukes up, small fry.
Hey, thank you, Hail the Thief for being here. Thank you. What'd I miss? Cosmic Gifted one? No, I think I'm all caught up. He's gonna mess me up. Should I waste the freeze? This isn't what I was intending for my next few turns, but... Yeah, I don't know. This, Myxomatosis, wherein and you begin. Cosmic Gift and one to Hail to the Thief. And Bowie, we can give you your points back. Cosmic can, you can request whatever you want. We were listening to some Cosmic tracks earlier. We can give one of the mods, they can give your points back, or we could, we can honor it. It's fine. We can honor it and give you your points back. There's something oddly satisfying about freshly trimmed fingernails. Yeah, I was supposed to not be babbling during the track, but it's hard. While we were listening to Radiohead, for the guy who just followed, his name was Hail to the Thief, which it had to be a reference to the iconic album by one of my favorite bands of all time. Alright, one more off of Hail to the Thief, and that's it. I'll come back on screen, though, for this 12-win game, alright? It's a hand. Cosmic, thank you for gifting one. I think we got Jumbao, Hail of the Thief, and Azumith in there. Azumith in there. Don't want to miss those. This is a banger. I love this song. I saw Radiohead live, and they played a lot of Hail to the Thief, and I thought that was really cool. That was kind of cool and wise of them to do that for me. No Surprises, great. I like No Surprises. Radiohead's tough. It's tough for me to figure out what I like the best. I think,
I'll try. Work.
I think The Bends is their best album. Maybe. But maybe Kid A's my favorite. But I love OK Computer. It's hard to say. Are they good live? They were the best band I've ever seen live. I saw like 150,000 bands before I was old. Before I was old and decrepit and smelly. They were the best by far. But I'm also a really big fan. So it's kind of a scam a little. They were great. Everyone sleeps on Pablo Honey, including Radiohead themselves. I'd have to go back and listen to it now. When I was younger, I didn't love it. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty well. Best idea I've got for an album cover. I'm not very artistically inclined in that way. Take Dreads' face and then put it in Photoshop and liquefy it a bunch till it's just like some sort of like indistinguishable mass, but only like the most devoted fans will know that it's Dreads' face there. Radiohead never clicked for you? I'm very sorry to hear that. What about like the Smiths? Man, I love this song. This part? Good lord, what are those sounds? Like the Smiths? Okay. How do you feel about Somebody Missing 411? I don't know what that is. Sorry. Is that an album or something? I should have gone face first. Just in case they rolled a taunt there. I thought you were a Bigfoot researcher. Missing 411 is seminal. I don't know what that is, sorry. If I find a little burn, we'll just get there. I don't love Flame striking a 6-drop, but I also don't want him to like live indefinitely and then start dropping Arcane Defenders and runes on me. It's a cool book. Oh, okay. I haven't read it. Sorry, the Bigfoot research is a bit of a joke. I pretend like I lived in a community of big feet. They treated me like a baby because I'm so hairy. Red lies about everything. That's not true. Just most things. I will eat you alive. I will eat you alive. Man, I should listen to some more Radiohead. I mean, I've listened to it like 10,000 times, but the 10,007th could be the charm, right? Wow. I don't lie. I just make like, little jokes. I do little jokey poos, you know? I do big dinosaur poos when I'm in the bathroom. I do little jokey poos on the stream. Problem is he's going to Arcane Defender me before I can Arcane Defender him. Good news is this just kills half of his Arcane Defender. Have you ever driven an ice cream truck? Yes. Yes, I have many times. But sometimes the ice cream truck drives me, if you know what I mean. It motivates me.
You want it?
Motivates me to do more and to be better, to be a better person and an ice cream salesman. Don't forget that. Bring back your bike in the background. I miss it. Now it's only a pale wall and a pale streamer. I am very pale. That's not active? Boy, this buffs from the Snapdragon actually really mattered. You do big dinosaur roars in the bathroom too. Sometimes. Sometimes. Sometimes you got to. Well, I do primal screams. Depends on what I ate though. 50 subs in the next subathon. Streamer gets a spray tan. I don't want a spray tan. I'll probably end up looking like a carrot. Top. Tasney will spray you. Sign me up. Sign me up. I want to look like a big carrot then. Don't give him anything. Any Hooters in chat? I want to see Red Bear in a flannel once in my life. Okay, come to the next RedCon. That's what I'll be wearing. Let's get a ping in. Get in's not enough, but it's getting close. I don't know if there's other elementals. This is the owl that was singing on the last Radiohead song. Was there an owl singing in there? God, they just keep improving. Felt like we ran into some low rollers in the last few games to get to 12 here. Well, this guy's got a Frozen Touch, a Flame Strike, Spell Coilers, removal spells. But we also only saw like half of some of these decks. In fact, some of these decks are probably were probably Giga High rolls. We played against a couple rogues that we probably just got lucky not to run into their nuttiness. We played a Constrictor that stopped a Blood in the Water that turn in a game where we were pretty even there. If they Blood in the Water a turn earlier, they might have just got there. We got lucky there. Bobbert Dugginson, thank you for the 20 months. No taunt. Alright, we win. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to hit all the buttons. Leave a comment, leave a like. Thank you again to Cosmic and Bobbert Dugginson. Hail to the Thief. Thank you, Radiohead. Tom York stopped in and was hanging out here. Apparently he's a big fan of Hearthstone Arena. So what was good for us? Double Defenders. Deathborn was okay. We actually really didn't use a lot of Deathborns. Overflow was okay. Honestly, that game, Snapdragon, was huge. Yeah, we didn't cast a single rune, or maybe we cast one rune that did nothing. Weird run. I would have guessed probably closer to 7 for this run. But yeah, we did kind of avoid just the auto losses at like 8, 9, 10 wins here. Thanks Amaranth for the 50 gift thongs. Well, it does get cold in the winter. I could use an extra couple pairs of underwear.